So today I'm going to make bacon at home as well as some cured meat. So that's what I'm going to do. I've been to the butcher's, bought some pork belly. He took the fat off. That's what I'm going to do. Cure it. Today we're going to cure some bacon with this kit. It's from Ross and Ross Gifts. I bought it at a little supermarket. It was on offer. I think it was about 10 quid. And it gives you enough to do 3 lots of bacon. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me just open this out. It's really nice. All it is it's a curing kit, 3 different flavours. And today we're going to use the maple and chilope. I can't really pronounce that. So all we do is you put this sack of ingredients into their curing bag. One of these. Mush it around. Mush the bacon around. And leave it for about 7 days. Just squeezing it each day. Leave it in the fridge. And then it's ready for frying. But I'm going to do another one at the same time. You're not going to see that. I'm going to leave that. And I'm going to make a cured meat out of it. Hopefully, that should be nice. So here, I've got my pork belly from the butcher. So I bought a kilo. This is 500. I've just cut the one in half. And this is it. I told the butcher what I was doing. He thought I was a bit mad, really. He looked quite impressed. He took the skin off for me, which is really good of him. See, look, that fits beautifully. So all I have to do, this is so easy. Open the bag up. Actually, I'm going to put them in first. So this is it, look. Maple and chilope. You see what's in it? Let's have a look. Salt and sugar. They're the pure preservatives. There's some smoke flavour. Some maple sugar. Some chilies. Some preservatives. Oh my god, that smells gorgeous. Just cut it, I think, a little bit. Oh, it means that. Oh, Jesus. Oh. That does smell good. That does smell good. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Put it in here. Put it into its bag. Fits lovely. Spread the rub. Bit either side. Half and half. Obviously, I've worked that out amazingly well. Gets a little stuck. To be honest, this is something I've been wanting to do for years. Right. What I need to do is get as much air out as possible. As you can see. Ziplock it. And now here we go. Oh! Perhaps I didn't do that very well. So, this is not brining, this is just salting, basically. Salt, dry brine, that's just get it everywhere. That, folks, is it. It's going to be beautiful. Right there, all my lovelies. As you can see,
This is me massaging the pork belly with all its flavoured salt. As you can see, it's drawing out the moisture and just drying and adding tons and tons of gorgeous flavour to that pork belly.
Hi, we're back again. I'm going to do the bacon. So this little beauty, it's been in the fridge for about probably 4 days now. And it's took on some great colour. So all I have to do now is wash it. We'll take it out of here, obviously. Oh, bag. Something's wrong with the bag. I've destroyed the bag, I think. Should use the IKEA bags. Look at that. That has been infused. Oh, smells lovely. Look at the colour on that. Right, I'm just going to wash this and I'll be back. Put some paper down. Move that out of the way. Get the belly pork. Oh, look at that. I'm just going to pat it dry now. All I need to do, cover it with this muslin, hang it up in the fridge for about 4 days, then I can slice it for the most beautiful bacon. Oh, look at this, this is perfectly dried out. Get the muslin. Just going to find the end. Oh. Okay. I'm going to put it inside. Like so. Get roughly in the middle. Stretch it up. Oh. Stretch it up, around, over and over. Like that. Okay. I've got 4 hair clips. Donated from Josh, although he doesn't have long hair anymore, so he doesn't need them. That's one in the middle, one on both ends, and then one as a loop, which you should see in a minute. And this one here. It's not too tight, but it should hold it. So that'll go on there. There you go, can you see that? And just goes in the fridge. Be there for about 3 to 4 days. I'm going to do it 4. And then I'm going to have bacon and eggs with my own cured bacon. My own cured bacon. How fabulous is that? I hope that has inspired you all. It's so easy. Just get off and do it. Let's go in the fridge. Laters. Well, there's bacon just about to go into the fridge to be hung up. Oh my god, I need to do my camera work. Look at that. And that's where it's going to stay. That is where it's going to stay for about the next 4 or 5 days. Then we'll have breakfast. Can't wait to try it then. See you later. Right guys, let's have a look at the bacon. So it's been in the fridge, just drying out, and it's still soft, look, a little bit hard on the ends. I might take them off actually. And but it should have cured really nicely. I've got some nice eggs. So I'm going to have a little bit of bacon and eggs. Oh. Here we go, let's have a look at this. So this is just so easy if you want to make your own bacon. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, it's started to dry out a little bit, but it's going to be what I would call Canadian style bacon. There we go. Can you see that? Look at that. Starting to dry out like it would if we was making cured meat. But no, this is dry cured bacon. So we'll trim the ends off now. And we'll have a couple of slices. Got the knife. Let's have a look at it. Oh, look at that. So I'm just going to chop through. Oh, look at that. And these are going to be chopped up to little lardons to go with pasta or something like that. And that is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Look at them. Oh, I can't stop telling. Look. So that's it. Look at that. Look at the colour. Oh. So it's going to be quite rich. So I'm going to have, it's only like a breakfast for me. I'm going to have 2 slices. I think this is the bit that I'm going to struggle really, is getting them cut. But it's going to be a nice, thick, old-fashioned bacon. That's 1 strip. 2. Oh, just thick how thick is. Oh. Wow. So that's it there, look. Look at it. It's just beautiful. Still flexy, look. Perfect. I know, that's a lot of meat, but look at it. Okay, let's get some eggs and get this thing cooked. See you later, guys. So there is the bacon. Got some oil, gonna have some eggs, I'm gonna have some bread with it. Put some oil in the pan, just a little bit. Let that heat up. Gonna grab the bacon, put it into the pan. But look, oh. Now that is just gorgeous. I mean, it is pork belly, so there is going to be a lot of fat. Okay, right, let's just try this. I can't wait. Oh, get around the right way. Cuts really nice. Right. Mmm. Oh my god, that's like butter. Mmm. But it is buttery. It's taken on the flavours amazingly. And it's not watery. It is beautiful. If you can, have a go at doing it. It takes a while, but you will be rewarded with beautiful, old-fashioned, tasty bacon. Right, I'm going to enjoy this. See you later, guys. And finally, we have the dried pork. Dried it out, and it's become like a cured meat. It's gone past bacon stage. You can see that, look. It won't bend It's dried out completely. So what we did, I put the cure on, weighed it. Don't worry about this mould. We'll get rid of that. I weighed it. It was about 200 to 500 grams. And you've got to wait, a third of it has got, its weight has to disappear. And that's where this is now. Can you see that, look? How hard that is. There's no flex in there. Yeah, there's a little bit of bacteria. It's growing in the fridge, but that'll be fine. We can scrape that off. So as you can see, we've cut a little bit already. And that is just golden. It's all dried. Cured meat. Like it always used to be. So I'm just going to take a couple of slices now. Nice and thin. And this is like built on, really. I mean, look at the colour. I mean, this is pork. This is pork belly. Can you see these? Look, it's just got a little bit of bend, look. So I'm going to try this now. Oh my God. The aromatics on this are amazing. I don't know what it is. It must be the pink peppercorns. So yeah, look at that. Just a bit of pork belly. Put in that cure, like I did with the bacon. But instead of leaving it for 3 or 4 days, I left it until it reduced its weight. It took about 3 weeks. In the fridge, just hang it up. Just turn it over. Sometimes I hang it like that. Sometimes I hang it like that. Just in muslin, back of the fridge. And that will last a long, long time. Oh, but you wouldn't believe the taste in that. And obviously it's not cooked, no nothing. It is just cured raw meat. Beautiful. Okay, that is it. That's what to do with a bit of pork belly. I hope that's inspired you and gets you out there. Good luck.